It's Sunday morning at Papa's Custom Cars. We've got the carburetor put on the Pinto. I went through last night and replaced a few of the vacuum lines. I haven't replaced them all yet. I haven't found a really good vacuum diagram, but I've got everything plugged off that isn't going anywhere, and I haven't done the ones on the air cleaner. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and try to start it. I need to move it out of the way because I need to mow the lawn, and unfortunately, to get the tractor out, I got to move this car. So that was one of my driving forces for getting the carburetor on this car, was to get to the lawnmower, because my grass is about that long right now. We actually got some rain here in Utah, which was nice to see. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to try to fire her up. You're going to watch and see if she goes or if she don't go, and we'll go from there. So let's get going. And as you can see, the shop dogs are working really, really hard this morning. It's a rough job. So if you remember last time, I was able to get it to go ahead and fire up, but not run off of the carburetor itself. I had to continuously spray fluid into it to get it to run. So let's see how it goes now. You get to see whether it starts and runs or not. I just have to move this bungee cord that's holding my hood up. I do need to replace this holder mechanism too. It's definitely not a good one. So here goes. All right, here goes. We've got carburetor on. Let's pray that we get fired up and she runs good, or at least reasonably well. Just remember, this thing hasn't run on its own really for years. First thing I got to do is move it up, because it is too far back and I cannot get in the door. One of the nice things about a Pinto is they don't weigh much. Wants to go back though. Okay. Reposition the camera. We have success. We have a running Pinto. She's still idling a little bit rough. I do believe it's probably the vacuum routing. I haven't found a really good schematic for that yet. I've got my manual over on my server right now. I've just got to go through it. I've got to find the right routing and everything. And then, like I say, replace all these vacuum lines. A lot of these, some of them have been replaced. They're relatively good, but some of them, like there's one that's running the Vacuum Advance, that's just not up to standard as far as I'm concerned. But she does sound halfway decent. She sounds strong. Definitely we're ahead of the game now. We have a running, driving car pretty much. I've only driven it on and off a trailer. Like I said, when I picked it up, he had it running because the accelerator pump wasn't working. When I pulled apart the carburetor, there was a lot more wrong with it. The carburetor that was on it did not belong to this car. There were things on it that it wasn't supposed to have, so that definitely makes a big difference. I can smell the garbage burning off the engine. So, but as of right now, we are in good running condition. So I'm going to cut the video now, and we'll call it a success. We've got a running car that I can actually drive in and out of the driveway. So that definitely makes a big, big difference. So I will see you on the next one. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. If you have a routing, a really good-looking routing map for these vacuum lines, do me a favor and send me a comment and say, hey, I've got it, or email it to sales@callanerd, just like it sounds, CALLANERD.net. I've got one. It's not very good, let's put it that way. It shows 2 lines, this one and this one, nothing else. So, like I said, if you have it, definitely let me know. Like, share, subscribe. Turn on some friends. If you're a Pinto fanatic, definitely get with me, especially if you're here in the Utah area. Maybe you know how this thing is run. But I will see you in the next video. Y'all have a good one. Thanks.